Yo, what's up guys? It's Tedyknight, and today I want to show you 5 interesting Easter eggs that Blizzard put into World of Warcraft. So the first place I wanted to show you guys is in Deep Run Tram. Now for those of you that don't know, you can get there from either the Dwarven District in Stormwind or in Ironforge, and basically if you take the tram down, or if you can run down the sides, it's a lot slower that way. Sometimes when you get to the center, if you look around the glass at the water outside, sometimes Nessie will spawn from the Loch Ness monster, and it's just a cool little Easter egg that Blizzard's added into the game. I find it really interesting that they're just hiding cool stuff. I find that quite nifty. So the second place I wanted to show you guys, it's kind of cool actually. I just found this out today that it existed. Basically to the northeast of Stormwind, if you're flying over on top of like the random mountains, there's just some random house with a whole whack load of sheep, and then you've actually got a sheep there that's like a robot. Its name is Tecton, I'm pretty sure that's its name. I have no idea why this is just randomly in the game. It has no purpose, no meaning at all. And if you kill the robot sheep, there's a dwarf that runs out of the little house there. Dwarf? No, gnome. It was a gnome. There's a gnome that runs out of the house and just screams at you. And it's just like, why are you doing this? This stupid stuff like that. I don't understand why it's there, but it's cool, and I just wanted to let you guys know that it was there, because I didn't know, and I just thought it was kind of nifty, yeah. Now the next place I wanted to show you guys, it's the southeast of Tanaris, and basically it's underwater, and there's some underwater houses there. They were brought there into the game during Cataclysm, I believe. I don't know why. They're basically, actually, what's really cool, if you go inside the houses, it'll actually take away your fatigue that you have from swimming out in the middle of nowhere. I think that's kind of cool. I think that could actually be a second Easter egg in itself, as back before the Cataclysm actually happened, there was an island, like if you go to the very south peak of Tanaris and you just went south, and this was before, it was Lich King, so it was before you could actually fly, so you'd have to basically be able to swim really fast, or you'd have to have a Death Knight and you could ride on water. And if you just went completely south, you'd actually get to a point where there was an island there, and you'd get there just before your fatigue killed you. Now I think the whole reason why it takes your fatigue away while it's underwater is because, sort of referencing that, because you would all of a sudden you'd lose your fatigue, and you'd be on an island in the middle of nowhere, and there was 2 islands next to each other. One had like a house, and another one had a building. Well, okay, that's very repetitive, but yeah, I don't know. I just think it's really cool. I spent actually a decent amount of time there just looking around. It wasn't a very large island or anything, but it was just cool to just randomly have in the game. Now the next place I wanted to show you guys, it's in Dunmarrow. It's actually kind of funny, to be honest. It's right there on the map, and basically there's some black bears that have actually chased 2 dwarves up a tree, and then 3 black bears and the 2 baby cubs have actually taken over their camp. I just think it's a little comical, to be honest, and you can actually see one of the black bears is standing like completely vertical on the tree, while the 2 stupid dwarves actually like mutter to each other and say how each of them are stupid just for letting the bears come and attack them. I think it's really funny. Yeah, I don't know, I love it. I love all this random stuff in the game, and I just think it's very interesting. I'm curious what goes through people's workers at Blizzard's mind when they're like, you know, I'm just gonna add a bear chasing some guy up a tree just randomly. I think it's great. Now the last place I wanted to show you guys, it's probably one of my favorite Easter eggs in the entire game. Basically, if you go to the Stormwind Harbor and you follow the sea all the way up, like the bank, it's just a giant cliff. But once you get to a certain part, there's like, well, right now there's like a burnt old house from when when Deathwing came flying by, so it burnt the house. Back before the Cataclysm, it wasn't burnt. There was actually three goblins that were there. I just think that this is probably the coolest place. It's really simple, and I don't know. I spent a lot of time there before Cataclysm. I actually thought that the entire place was gone, and I hadn't gone looking for it after the Cataclysm happened. But I don't know. I spent a lot of time there, just chilling, basically, during Wrath of the Lich King, and I just wanted to share this one place with you guys, because, to be honest, this is probably the least known spot that I can find, or that I know. I've looked it up to see if it was anywhere, if anybody's made like a video or just shown it, and I couldn't really find anything, and so I just wanted to show people that this actually does exist. It's really basic. It's just a house right now. It's just an empty house with a dock, but I don't know. It's just cool. It gives me a good feeling of nostalgia when I see it, even though the fishing goblins are gone. But yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and like, comment, and subscribe.